One signal. That's all we got in episode 2. So we upgraded everything. We connected our bot to a real MT5 demo account, pulled 6 months of live broker data, and ran our moving average strategy across two time frames, 15 minutes and 5 minutes. And this is what came back. 67 signals on 15 minutes, 231 on 5 minutes. Stick around. I'll show you exactly how we built this. Before we get into it, I'm opening the same Claude chat we have been using since episode 1. Not a new one, the same one. Every prompt, every piece of code, every decision we have made, it's all right here. Claude already knows this project inside out. So instead of starting from scratch, we just pick up exactly where we left off. That's the whole point of keeping the conversation going. Now, here's why we are switching things up. The strategy in episode 2 ran on a daily time frame, one candle per day, which sounds fine until you realize that real intraday traders don't work like that at all. They are on 15-minute charts, 5-minute charts, where the market moves fast and opportunities come thick and fast. So we need better data, and that's where MT5 comes in. MetaTrader 5. This is the platform real traders use, and through a demo account, it gives us direct access to years of real broker data completely free. Real prices, real spreads, real market conditions, not downloaded from a website, pulled straight from the broker. This is my demo account, virtual money, but the data behind is completely real. Now look at this. On the 15-minute time frame, one candle every 15 minutes. On the 5-minute, one candle every 5 minutes. Compare that to one candle per day and you immediately understand why we are making the switch. More candles, more crossovers, more signals, more to work with. Back to VS Code. Here's the prompt. Connect our bot to MT5. Fetch 6 months of EURUSD data on both the 15 minutes and 5 minutes time frame. Run the moving average crossover strategy on both. Plot the results so we can compare them. That's it. One prompt, let's go. And Claude is straight into it. Reading the project, installing the MT5 Python library, writing the connection code. All happening right here in VS Code without me touching anything. When these permission pop-ups come up, that's Claude asking before it makes changes. I'm clicking yes. It's not just doing things silently behind the scenes. It's being transparent about every step, which honestly I appreciate more than I expected to. And then this happened. MT5 just opened on its own. Claude executed the connection code and MT5 launched automatically. I stayed on it for few seconds. You can see it's live, it's connected, it's pulling data, and then came back to VS Code where Claude was still running. That moment right there, an AI connecting to a live trading platform without me writing a single line of code, still gets me every time I watch it back. And here's what it came back with. Connected to MetaTrader 5, downloaded 12,051 bars on 15 minutes, 36,118 bars on 5 minutes, ran the strategy on both. 33 buy signals and 34 sell signals on 15 minutes, 115 buy signals and 116 sell signals on 5 minutes. We went from one signal to 67 on 15 minutes, 231 on 5 minutes. One prompt. That's all it took. And here's what 67 signals looks like on a chart. Top panel, 15 minutes. You can see the price, both moving averages, and the green and the red triangles marking every single crossover. It's busy, but it's clean. You can follow exactly what the strategy is doing and why. Now look at the bottom panel. 5 minutes. Same strategy, same logic. But look at the density. Green and red triangles practically on top of each other. The shorter time frame is reacting to every tiny twitch in the market, generating signals almost constantly. And that's the problem with 5 minutes. Too many signals means the bot is trading noise, not trend. It's overreacting. 15 minutes gives us 67 signals over 6 months. Enough to backtest properly, clean enough to be meaningful. Decision made. We are going with 15 minutes. And just so you can see exactly what happened under the hood, here's the raw terminal output. Connecting to MetaTrader 5, account confirmed, data fetched, and then every single buy and sell signal listed out, date, time, price, every entry point the strategy identified over the last 6 months. This isn't simulated data. This isn't pulled from a website. This is coming directly from a live MT5 broker connection, real data. Right. Pushing to GitHub. Claude handles it. Two files committed. The new intraday strategy and an updated requirements file with MetaTrader file library added. So anyone who clones the report knows exactly what to install. Claude also caught something I would have completely missed. Some internal setting files have been accidentally staged for commit. It removed them, added them to git ignore permanently, and pushed clean. I didn't ask it to do that. It just did it. Claude asked me a question before finishing. The trade log CSV. Should it go into GitHub or not? It explained that CSV files are generated output. Every time you run the code, they get recreated from scratch. Committing them is like committing a screenshot. Stale the moment anything changes. Option 1. Skip it. Keep the repo clean. Option 2. Commit it as a snapshot. I went with option 1. The code is what belongs to the repo. Anyone can run it and generate the same results themselves. That's the whole point. And here it is, live on GitHub. Three files in the source folder now. Main from episode 1, strategy from episode 2, intraday strategy from today. Every episode, the repo grows. Every episode, anyone watching can pull down the latest code and run it themselves. That's not changing. That's episode 3. We ditched the daily time frame, connected to MT5, pulled real broker data, and went from one signal to 67. Next episode, we find out if those 67 signals actually make money. Full backtest, every trade tracked, profit, loss, win rate, equity curve, all of it. I don't know what the result is going to look like yet. And that's exactly what makes this worth watching. See you in episode 4.